Hello everyone, how are you? And welcome to English for Nursing 4 with me, Mr. Lian. And in the first meeting, we are going to discuss about reading methods and the very basic reading techniques are skimming and scanning. And in learning English, students have to master four basic language skills of the target language. Those basic skills are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Speaking and writing are language production or productive skills, while listening and reading belong to language comprehension or receptive skills. Among those four skills, reading is vital in language comprehension. Therefore, in this presentation, I would like to discuss about the definition of skimming and also scanning, and then how to do skimming and also scanning, and we'll see the benefits and also disadvantages of those reading techniques. Unfortunately, many studies have revealed that a lot of students in Indonesia still face difficulties in understanding English reading text. A need to overcome this students' problem is urgent, and thus the researchers must take steps to assist them in improving their reading comprehension. There are two important techniques include skimming and scanning. Now, let's get into the definition of skimming itself. It is a very fast reading. When you skim, so you read the text quickly. When you skim, you read to get the main ideas of a few but not all of the details. To skim rapidly, you must leave out parts of an article or story. Skimming is very useful skill. It will allow you to get many information quickly from anything you read. Knowing how to skim will make you a better reader. How to do skimming? What can you do to achieve an extremely fast rate of skimming? What material should be left out? And first, you need to read the title and then read the subtitle or introduction. Read the first sentences of each paragraph and then notice any picture or charts or graphics. And the last one, read the summary or the last paragraph if there's. And scanning is a reading skill you use when you want to locate a single fact of or a specific bit of information without reading every part of story, article, list, or document. You use scanning many times in your daily activities. For example, you scan the channel listing on the TV, the telephone directory, and then an alphabetic word on the dictionary, meaning that when you are going to use scanning, so you already have known what you are looking for on the text itself. And how to do scanning? When scanning, make sure that your eyes move quickly. It will help you to get information you need fast too. These steps will help you to do scanning. Read introduction to each exercise. Complete the exercise by reading each question and scanning for the answer. You can use the keywords to recognize the materials. Practice daily. Okay, so let's have a practice. I will read the text for you, and then later on you can answer the questions by applying those techniques. Palu, Indonesia. Bright-colored body bags were placed side by side in a freshly dug mass grave Monday, as a hard-hit Indonesian city began burying its dead from the devastating earthquake and tsunami that killed more than 840 people and left thousands homeless. The death toll, largely from the city of Palu, is expected to keep rising as areas cut off by the damage are reached. The magnitude 7.5 earthquake struck at last Friday and generated a tsunami said to have been as high as 6 meters or 20 feet in places. Local Army Commander Tiopan Aritonang said 545 bodies would be brought to the grave from one hospital alone. The trench dug in Palu was 10 meters by 100 meters or 33 feet by 330 feet and can be enlarged if needed, said William Rapangel, chief of Indonesia's National Disaster Mitigation Agency. Okay, so everyone, these are the questions. Let's discuss to gain the answer. What is the main idea on the second paragraph? To answer the questions, we need to apply skimming technique. That is, and yes, the answer is earthquake and tsunami in Palu. Number 2, how many earthquake victims in Palu? Okay, good. You need to apply scanning technique, and the answer is more than 840 people. How many? So you are looking for numbers, right? Okay. And next, who is the chief of Indonesia's National Disaster Mitigation Agency? Who asking about name? So you look for a name in the text. And the answer, William Rapangel. And yes, congratulations, you did a good job. And now let's see the disadvantages of reading, skimming, and also scanning technique. The information extracted from the process SSD was just enough to provide a simple and accurate answer to the questions from the reading text, but they were not able to explain the answer in more detail if the teacher asked them to do so. This is what Nock says. Skimming is a superficial reading, not an in-depth reading. This problem was dealt by teacher by discussing the text together with the class after every group task. Students are expected to learn from each other on grasping all details of the text. And still we can get the benefits of skimming and scanning in the reading. First, we save our time and it's very efficiency and help us in comprehend the text well. Guys, thank you so much for listening to me my explanation about skimming and scanning. Hopefully it will be useful for you to understand or comprehend the text in your reading, and good luck.